Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to do gel X nails and how to make them last up to 2 to 3 weeks. The first thing you're going to be doing is you're going to, size your nails and get your nail tip size and just lay them down. But please make sure they're not too small or they're not too big. If they're too big and you're in between a size, please file them down to your size, because if you just leave them like that, they're just gonna pop off, and you don't want your nails popping off. You want them to stay on forever. No, I'm just joking, they can't stay on forever, but you want them to last for a long time. So just please make sure they're not too small or too big. So they're gonna look something like this. Please make sure there's no gaps in the corners. Please make sure they fit perfectly sidewall to sidewall. Okay, the next step is, first I'm going to show you the stuff I'm going to be using, to stick these babies on and to make them last so long. Is how you're going to do your nails without anything, So I, of course, got to show you the stuff I'm going to be using. And the stuff that I'm going to be using is going to be linked in my description, so you can purchase them if you want to start doing nails, This nail lamp is from Beetles and it's very affordable. I feel like it's probably the best nail lamp I've ever purchased to stick on my nail tips, because it's very helpful. It turns on automatically and it just helps me so much more instead of pressing a little button. And this is the nail glue I'm gonna be using to stick on the nails, and this is probably like the best affordable, best quality nail glue I've ever tried. So yeah, if you have dead skin around those dusty nails, please, I recommend you getting this. This helps you remove all that gunk, all that dirty stuff, all that dry skin off your nails, and it's so much easier than you just taking your time just cutting your cuticles. So you're gonna be needing bondage. This is probably the most important step of doing nails. This just removes all that oil off your natural nails and just helps your nails last so much longer. And the primer is the most important second step. It literally just straightens your nail and then it just makes your nails stick on so much longer. So I recommend you getting that. And of course, you're always going to be needing a nail buffer and a nail filer. You're going to be needing some cuticle cutters. These will help you cut your cuticles and get all that dead skin that's left around your nail. This is the most important step. You're going to be needing some acetone. 100% pure acetone. Please make sure it's 100% pure acetone, because this will help you sealing your nails. Now let's begin. So the first thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be buffing all your natural nails. Make sure they're really buffed out and make sure they're not shiny at all. I forgot to mention this part, but you're going to be needing a nail drill. Don't do the same mistake that I used to do. I used to get those Shein nail drills, those Temu AliExpress nail drills, because I used to think that since they look nice in the pictures, they were gonna last me a long time. It took me a while to finally realize that I actually needed to save up for a good quality nail drill. And please don't do the same mistake that I did. I probably spent more money than actually the nail drill that I have right now. Don't be afraid to spend money on a good quality nail drill. Please do it. Don't even think twice about it. But I'm going to drill off the dead skin that I have around my cuticle, because these nails are looking nasty. Okay, so the next step is that you gotta just drill that dead skin off your natural nail. Drill around it. Try your best not to do it as much, because you don't want to thin out the natural nail. And please put it on a lower level. Like, for example, right now I have it in level 2, which is not that fast, or it's really slow, but it does the job. So make sure you don't do it for a really long time in the same nail, because it will thin out your nail and then it will hurt and it will burn. So yeah, don't do the same mistake I did as a beginner. Now you're gonna be using the Bonne, and this is just to remove all the oil that's stuck to your nail and just to make them last a little bit more longer. Now we're gonna be applying the nail primer, but please don't apply that much. Just don't. Trust me. It's not gonna last long if you apply a lot. Since we're done with all that prepping, you can go ahead and get your cuticle cutter and just cut the dead skin that's left over in your fingers, so it can, so your fingers don't look crusty and musty. You're gonna get the nail glue now, and you're gonna add one thin coat on each nail and then cure it after. Okay, before you start with like doing your nails with any type of UV light and all that, please make sure to put sunscreen before you use a UV light, because if your skin is very sensitive and stuff, your skin will get red and it's just really bad for you in general. So please just wear gloves that only show your fingertips, or just put sunscreen after. Now you're gonna get the nail glue, and now you're gonna put them babies on in a 45-degree angle, of course. So okay, put a little bit of the nail glue and make sure it covers your whole entire nail, and make sure there's no air bubbles, no little bubbles in there, because moist will get trapped in there and it will pop off. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna put the rest of the nails on, so I'll see you guys after. Now we're done applying all the nail tips, but please make sure to put it in the UV light for 30 seconds to make sure it's actually fully cured. Now that you're done curing them, now you're going to buff all your nails. Make sure they are not shiny, because this will actually help the nail polish last a long time. It won't peel and it won't chip off, so this actually helps. Okay, we're almost done, girls. We're almost done. But now that we buffed all the nails, let's get out our drill and drill all the glue that went over the nail where the cuticle area is at. So let's do that. okay, there was only a little bit of glue around the nail, so there wasn't really that much of a difference. But you can go ahead with the file and file your nails, shape them whatever you want. But I'm just filing the tip of my nails a little bit because I don't like how that little pointy thing is on there, so I'm just filing it off. Okay, you're gonna use some acetone. Make sure it's 100%, please, because it does the job better. Make sure your brush looks something like that, and now you're just gonna dip it in the acetone and put it all around your cuticles. What this does, it's like basically you're just blending in the nail tip with your natural nail, and it prevents the nail tip from lifting. We are finally done. Thank the Lord. But now I'ma, do a little cute design on the nails, and I'll show you guys after on how cute the nails turned out. And I'm so excited to show you because they're so adorable. Okay, these are the nails, but if you actually want to be a nail tech, please, I beg you, please don't give up. Yes, it will take a very long time, to learn everything, to get everything, but I know you can do it. So please don't give up if this is actually what you want to do.